Good morning, YouTube. It's me again, Margaret. My hair's really fading out, but it'd be alright. Um, Instead of making another video about Steve Harvey, which I ended up being quite embarrassed about those directions yesterday, um, I had this old dude in AA. He's been sober since he was 47, and he's up there in age. Um, there's a lot about serenity and stuff like that. And he said he's never been serene, but he has been happy. And he says that whenever he's having a bad day, that he makes a list of things he's grateful for. And if you watch any of these videos, you've realized that I tend to be pretty negative. I do work on it. It's a shame that the negative videos get more views, but as you know, that's just how the world is. Okay, so this may be pretty boring, but again, I do this for me and others. So if you're gonna, I'm gonna read off a list of things I'm grateful for. Um, I'll watch this, years from now, hopefully, and I don't know what I'll think about it. Anyway, here we go. Most of this has to do with this morning's drive to take the kids to school, which is always exciting. Okay. All right. So I got behind this really slow SUV. Um, really slow, but I wasn't in a hurry because I left early. So I was, I said my regular choice words about the driving, and I may or may not have mentioned something about them having time to cook pancakes this morning, and anyway, so I did guess correctly that it was an older gentleman who was in no rush, but that he was also going to the school. And so the thing I'm grateful for is that he had a very cute grandson, and I wasn't late. All right. Another thing I'm grateful for. While taking the kids to school and taking Matthew to work. Um, well, my power steering fluid leaks out fast enough that, I try and make it count. And I was trying not to use it first thing when I left so I could use it to get home from taking Matthew. I didn't have to come to any abrupt stops. So that was kind of cool. Didn't have to, flex my muscles to turn the steering wheel. Um, Oh, I also found out that Sally, my lovely van, is due for inspection and doesn't have to pass a emission test this year, which will save me some money. Um, and this was interesting after I dropped the children off, which I am a slow driver, but that van ain't gonna go fast like these people want me to go. I try to stay out of the way, but I do go the speed limit anyhow. There was a blue car covered in dents and stickers, and before I could even blink, this car was passing me, and there was no room in front of me and a car coming. Um, so I slammed on brakes. They had just enough time to get in front of me before hitting a vehicle head on. So I didn't cuss. I was very scared, but you know, it could have gone way worse. And so I was grateful for no one losing their life this morning after that. Okay, if it's dull, I'm sorry. You can cut it off. It's fine. My son Logan can do any color or any side of a Rubik's Cube that you tell him to in under a minute. Um, he's very good with it. He's figured out the algorithms of it and actually uses that term at 12, which I was so proud of. But I think he knows how to solve it, but I don't think he wants to solve it yet because it will be bittersweet. So that's pretty cool. My air conditioner in my living room uh, behind me here uh, doesn't leak anymore, and so the only decent curtains I have in my house are safe. So that's cool. Positive thinking, silver linings everywhere. Um, Played catch with the boys yesterday. Me and Matthew don't have gloves, but the boys have gloves. And anyway, we had a little aluminum bat, and Logan. Well, I played softball. I grew up playing softball, and so it's quite. I mean, I can throw a baseball, I can catch a baseball, but it's hard to teach someone how to pitch a baseball if you're not never done it. Anyway, Logan decided to throw the ball as hard as he could to me. Um, Mind you, I have no glove on. No, he was pitching to me. That's what he was doing. Anyway, I'd like to think that it looked like I moved like the Matrix, like leaning all back. And anyway, it grazed my shoulder and didn't hit me in my bad ear. So yeah, I ended up with my ass on the ground. Skinned my elbow, got a nice strawberry on my back of my leg, and my shoulder's a little sore, but I didn't get hit in the head. Didn't get beamed in the head with a baseball. Alright, if you're bored yet, cut it off. Don't matter. I'm telling you, this shit helps. Okay, I found a decent pen to write this list with. And if you are a mother watching this, you know that finding a notebook that's not been up, or, it's not just a mother, anyone that appreciates nice paper, notebooks, pens, found a good pen to write it with. Not my favorite, but a decent one. Another thing I'm grateful for is my dog Pixie. Let's see what she's doing. Pixie! Pixie girl! Yes! What doing? Okay, Pixie is old and very lazy and low maintenance. Makes for her, she's more like a live pillow, so I dig that. Um, when I dropped Matthew off to go clamming this morning, I did not get stuck. I dropped him off at a bridge near where I live that people are notorious for getting stuck at. But I guess maybe growing up in the country or having a lick of sense kept me from getting stuck. And yeah, that was cool. The back of my hair, I guess you can see it. I don't know how that turned out. I guess I'll see it later. I have a pretty severe cowlick thing going on. Anyway, he said that I told him I had cowlicks like Luke. And he said, I think the back of your head looks like a cabbage, Mom. And so I was like, well, a raw cabbage or a cooked cabbage? He said, a raw one. So, I was like, cool. I'll take that, you know. I have cigarettes, as you can see. Which, I've rolled my share of cigarettes. Not those kind of cigarettes. Well, not in many, many years. But anyway, I have the kind of cigarettes I like. It's always a plus if you're a smoker. I'd like to not be a smoker, but I have cigarettes. I finished my community service. I think I already said that, but that's a huge weight off my shoulders. And I'm going to continue volunteering there. So that's cool. My youngest son, Luke, he's 9. I say that all the time. Anyway, he knows how to make himself a bologna sandwich by himself and does it, and it's really cute. And just for him to be independent and, go in there and make a sandwich. And Matthew, the other day, Luke was making him a sandwich, and he's like, Dad, I'm making a bologna sandwich. Would you also like a bologna sandwich? Because he talks kind of proper like that, especially when he's in a good mood. So that's really cool. Logan doesn't like sandwiches, but he's probably better off without the bread. Um, and the last thing on my list, things that I'm grateful for, which I'm grateful for a lot more, but I can't let this go on forever. This morning, I discovered, well, for one, there's one man and two boys in this house, and this is has to do with cleaning the bathroom. I found out that Windex, if you're out of Comet or well, if you're out of bathroom cleaner, Windex does amazing things. Like I might just start using Windex on it because it's boy does it dissolve and clean, and I don't know what's in it. I'm probably not supposed to use it on anything ceramic, but man, it did the trick. So yeah, my suggestion to anyone that has had a interesting morning like I have, just try and find a positive spin to put on the things that you go through. There's always there's always something nice to learn out of a situation. I'm not very good at it, but I'm trying. So yeah, make a list of what you're grateful for. And what I did, well, you can tell for a lot of this, a lot of things that pissed me off, I looked at them in a different light and found something good about it. All right. I might do another video later. Um, I'm very grateful for the people that do watch these. I feel like sometimes I'm a different person every day, but that's just me. And yeah, you can go to my Facebook. It's Ophelia Rose. That would be cool if you want to look at it. Um, I don't put these videos on there, but there's some funny stuff on there. All right. Have a good day. Bye.